How did I move to New York with no plan, no money to start my career? If you guys are new here, I am Ebony Brown. I am a celebrity stylist and costume designer. And this question came from one of my posts asking about how I made it happen. Because I think I said, if you want to do something, just decide that you want to do it and don't think about anything else. And while that may sound crazy, once you figure out in your mind that you need to make something happen, you don't have to worry about the how. You don't have to worry about that. All you need to know is you're going to do X, Y, and Z. So for me, I knew I was moving to New York. So I had already left Detroit to go to college. I went to Southern University and got my degree in psychology. And from there, I knew I wanted to go straight to New York. As a matter of fact, I wanted to go straight to New York after high school. My mother just wasn't going to have that happen. So when I say I moved with no money, that's a little bit skewed. I took my graduation gift. My mother was going to take me to Paris. So it was going to cost about $5,000 for the trip. I said, you know what? Instead of Paris, give me that money and let me move to New York. Now, if you've ever lived in New York, you know that $5,000 is not going to get you far. So beyond that, I didn't have a job. I didn't know where I was going to live. I didn't know any of those things, but I knew I needed to live in New York to start my career. And this is when I started my career as a songwriter, because if you go to previous videos, I started out as a songwriter first before I became a stylist. So yeah, I had this small amount of money, which, if you don't have someone to gift you that money, you can save up for however long it takes. But I didn't have a plan beyond that. I didn't know where I was going to live. I didn't have any friends. I met somebody maybe like a month before I moved to New York, a stranger, and I literally stayed on her couch for like a few weeks until I got an apartment and got a job. Because I knew I needed to have a job in order to stay in New York, because that $5,000, once you do down payment on an apartment, first month's rent, furniture, it's gone. So I guess to sum it up, when you decide to do something, do it. Don't spend a lot of time thinking about the how. That's no concern of yours. All you need to worry about is you're going to get it done. And when you have that type of energy, everything's going to work out for your good. And always remember, the universe is always working for you and never against.